Stop giving your babies these sachets that are bad for them. This topic breaks my heart as a mum and as a doctor, and sometimes I do feel like a broken record, but I'm going to talk about feeding babies and toddlers and ultra-processed food. My eyes were really open to babies and what we feed them when I took Alice to Italy when she was 9 months old, and I popped into a supermarket to try and grab some baby food just in case I couldn't find something on the hotel menu that she liked. And guess what? There wasn't any. Why not, I hear you ask? Because the Italians feed their babies properly. They feed them what they cook and eat themselves. And that's when I really stepped up my cooking and batch freezing for Alice. And that's what you need to do to give your little one the best start in life, avoiding ultra-processed food and the addiction that it is designed to create, and it's ruining society's health right now as we speak. So why am I revisiting this today? Well, I was in a well-known store a few weeks ago, and a mum next to me had a toddler about 2 to 3 in a pushchair and a little one about 5 to 6 walking, and she handed them both an Ella's Kitchen banana brekkie, and she said to them, "You'll have to eat that if you want your gummies after." And she was making them eat it. The little girl didn't particularly want it, she just wanted her gummies. So I picked up a pouch to examine it. And there are photos of this that you're going to see now. Let's just take a look at a couple of things about this. So it's so appealing that they say, "I'm organic, I'm ready to go. I'm a ready to go brekkie. I'm just yummy organic food for babies. I've got no lumps or bits and nothing artificial. I'm a creamy yogurt." Sounds great, doesn't it? But then you turn over to the sell-by date, and as you can see, it's a year away. Can you imagine a banana that lasts a year? You do well on a week. Of course you can't. It's not possible. So here's the thing. It's not just banana goodness. And this is what's wrong with it. It's processed. It's processed by pasteurization, and some nutritional value will be lost. But the thing is, you don't need to pasteurize a banana. Not unless you want to pack it up in a glitzy pack and sell it for more than 10 times the cost of an actual banana. It's also much smoother than a mashed banana, and babies don't need that. In fact, babies need to do their own chewing, and they need to learn how to do it, and they need to digest it. In fact, what it is partially digested banana, which means the baby or the toddler doesn't have to do any work chewing, not even small lumps, and the stomach doesn't have to work very hard to digest it. The result? Children don't develop strong jaw muscles because their food is pre-chewed, and they can eat more of it. So more of this than if they had to eat an actual banana. And this goes for any fruit. Studies show that whole apple eaten will keep you fuller for longer than a juiced apple, and then even longer again than an apple smoothie. So we are facilitating our kids to eating lazy, sweet food quickly with no effort and not staying full for long. It is setting them up for obesity. I would argue that you keep all fruit out of a baby's diet until after 1, but that's for another vlog, which I will do, I promise. For the meantime, I'm going to finish with this. Why spend £1.45 on what is effectively a pureed banana that would be at most 15 pence in Waitrose, so probably less in other supermarkets? If you want to give your little one the best start in life, stick to this raw as possible, always home cooked. So take a bowl and a fork with you, and if it's too early for them to actually eat a banana whole, just mash it up in the bowl when it's needed. Although most babies can chew on a banana forever, they just suck it to death. It's cheap, it isn't pasteurised, it's evenly mashed with a fork, so there will be small lumps, which teaches the baby about lumpy food. They need that. They need to be able to digest that, and it is as nature intended and not as the corporates intended for their profits. These people don't care about your kids, people. The only people that care about your kids should be you. Certainly the only people that care about mine as much as me are me. No one else. So please, go back to basics. Don't buy pouches.